Most people assume that being intelligent is a blessing, that it makes life easier, that smart people find success faster, suffer less, and live better. What no one tells you is that real intelligence, is often a curse. Not because of the mind itself, but because of the world that surrounds it. Because what happens when your mind can see through things most people don't even notice? What happens when you can't play along anymore? You become isolated. When you can't ignore the lies, the contradictions, the performative nonsense. When your brain keeps pushing you to ask, why are we doing this? That's why intelligence stops being helpful and starts becoming painful. If you are highly intelligent, you've probably felt this, that quiet alienation in social settings, that frustration at conversations that never go deeper than surface level drama, that sadness in watching people celebrate things that feel empty to you. You don't hate people, you just feel disconnected because your mind isn't built for small talk and repetition. It's built to explore. Pascal said all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. But if you are intelligent, you can sit quietly, you can reflect, you can face discomfort, and that's why you suffer, because you are not running. You are staring reality in the face, and reality doesn't blink. Modern society isn't designed for deep thinkers. It's designed for consistency, predictability, and compliance. It needs people who follow scripts, people who get a job, obey trends, don't ask too many questions, and stay distracted. But intelligent people, they don't see the system. They see through it. They question the point of 40-hour work weeks, of performative politics, of fake news cycles, of relationships built on status instead of depth. They question religion, not because they hate it, but because the version they were given doesn't match their experience of the world. Camus called this the absurd, the tension between our desire for meaning and a universe that offers none clearly. The intelligent mind lives in this tension every day. You wake up, go to work, come home, and is this it? Is this what life is supposed to be? Is this what I was put on this earth for? Do people really not feel what I feel? You are not ungrateful. You are just awake. And that's the curse. Society punishes intelligence when it doesn't conform. If you are smart and obedient, they'll reward you. But if you are smart and independent, they'll call you arrogant, unstable, depressed, too intense. Try bringing up the flaws in modern education, the emotional shallowness of pop culture, or the spiritual emptiness of most religion, and watch how fast the room turns quiet. Why? Because intelligence threatens the stability of the herd, and the herd doesn't want to be questioned. It wants to be left alone, to scroll, to shop, to survive. Thucydides, the strong do what they can, and the weak suffer what they must. Society only allows the strong if they serve the system. If you are too strong in thought, but refuse to kneel, you become a problem. So what do most intelligent people do? They isolate. They numb themselves. They shrink. Even religion, the place where truth should live, becomes the problem. But why? Many intelligent people raised on a version of religion that punished thinking. A God who couldn't handle question. A doctrine that demanded silence instead of search. But God is not afraid of intelligence. True spirituality is not about shutting your mind off. It's about learning how to use it rightly. Augustine, one of the greatest Christian thinkers, said, I believe in order. To understand, I understand order. To believe. Faith and intelligence are not enemies, but in modern institutions, they often are. They drive intelligent people away, not from the truth, but from the counterfeit version of truth that punishes doubt. Intelligence alone will break you, because without wisdom, intelligence becomes anxiety. It makes you aware of every flaw, but unable to fix it. It makes you feel deeply, but unable to let it go. Schopenhauer believed intelligence increases sensitivity. That's why smart people often get depressed. They are not mentally ill. They are spiritually overwhelmed. You see things as they are, and that makes you feel hopeless. Intelligence is your sword, but wisdom is your shield. You can't numb yourself down. You can't unsee what you see, but you can train yourself to carry the burden. Choose solitude, not isolation. Spend time alone, not to escape, but to understand. Find thinkers who speak your language. Read Camus, Dostoevsky, Marcus Aurelius, Plato, Aristotle, Thucydides, Hobbes, and the list goes on. Stop measuring yourself by society's fake scoreboard. Intelligence is not about money, status, or applause. It's about becoming someone who sees clearly and lives with purpose. Return to spiritual foundations, not dogma, but depth. Study what faith actually is. Wrestle with God. Ask questions. Think out loud. Because faith without thought is superstition, and thought without faith is despair. If you feel like your mind is both a gift and a prison, you are not alone. If you've ever thought this, why does nobody else seem to care about the truth? Why do I feel more lost the more I learn? Am I the only one who thinks like this? You are not. You were born awake in a world that's half sleep. But if you learn to carry that burden, if you learn how to take pain into clarity and clarity into purpose, you become something incredibly rare in this world. A person who knows, who sees, who still chooses to build, not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. If that's the kind of person you are trying to become, this channel is for you. Subscribe. Not for motivation, not for life hacks, but for truth. Because in a world that rewards ignorance, truth is the most radical thing left. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe. I kind of had to rush the video because I have to get ready for work. Comment down below what else video you would like to see next. Be sure to check out my Substack, follow my Twitter, and like the video and share it if you learned anything. If I messed up any words, I apologize. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a great day.